Hi Cancer, welcome to your August reading. Thanks for tuning in. My name is Linda. I've already shuffled the decks and put your spread down. This is where you are now, the challenge you face, the resources you can use, the hidden forces, and the potential outcome. And then we're going to take one room here to understand what is the spiritual lesson in your situation. Okay. So what it says here, this top line is all cups cards, as you can see. The Chariot is also a very watery energy, and it's your card actually. The Chariot is the archetypal major arcana card for the Cancerian zodiac sign, and you can see here that it's in reverse. I'm feeling a sad energy in this reading, honestly, and this rune is also actually the rune for joy, and it's in reverse. So there's something sad here, there's something melancholic, there's something emotional here. I feel like there is an emotionally withdrawn energy here from you, and I think there's something also connecting to like nostalgia, like memories from the past. So, all right, give me a second here. I'll pull it all together because I'm a little bit all over the place still right now. But what I'm tuning into here is someone may have withdrawn their love from you, and that's making you feel sad. Of course, there's a feeling of no, it's not exactly rejection. I'm not quite sure. I'll keep feeling into it and see if I can pull another word in that would describe that. It's something like you had something and it was so bright and optimistic and loving and sweet and fulfilling, and then it was gone. You know, it's like you had a moment of experiencing something, like you had a taste of something, and maybe you thought it would be something that would last for longer, but then it was withdrawn. You see how the Knight of Cups is in reverse? In the upright position, this is an offer or an opportunity or someone coming towards you with this, with a love offer. But how I'm feeling it is in the reverse position, that the offer is being withdrawn or removed. So where the challenge here is this Eight of Cups is to continue to move forward, to move on, and to continue to seek emotional satisfaction within. Mostly that's what I'm feeling here. It's like I get the feeling like there was an external love offer, either a romantic partner or some kind of situation or opportunity where you experienced a kind of joyfulness that maybe you hadn't in a long time or maybe ever. Some kind of deep connection that was very emotionally fulfilling, very loving, like this almost, really sweet, very nurturing as well. And now that it's been withdrawn, it's leaving you in this state of having to search, to go onward, to look within, to go on a quest to understand maybe more truly what love is. And I think importantly, this is a lesson about understanding self-love. Because perhaps what you experienced was a moment of connection with someone, and that person withdraw from you is making you question your self-worth, perhaps, or it's making you realize that you need to understand yourself a little bit better to be able to present a more authentic person to the world. So yeah, your challenge here is to let go of the connection, to not try to hold on to something or someone that is not wanting to be part of your life, let's say, or part of your reality. You can't force someone to stay with you or to love you or to be with you or to go with you or whatever, right? If someone is moving away from you, you have to accept that and you have to let go and you have to move on. And so it is slightly painful. I do feel a painful energy in this spread. I do feel a sadness and a melancholy in this reading. But it's important not to hold on. That's what I feel. And to use this opportunity as a very profound moment of self-learning and self-study. That's why you have this Sage of Wands in the bottom row here as the potential outcome. This is an opportunity for you to really learn who you are, to grow, to understand what's really important in life, to understand what you are, who you are, the potential that's within you. Because perhaps this energy of the person walking away has made you maybe realize that you haven't been representing yourself very, very honestly or very authentically to people, or that you have some things that you need to work out here. With the Chariot in reverse, I feel that's very relevant. There is some, both of these cards are talking about a quest, the Eight of Cups and the Chariot card. Now with the Chariot in the reverse position in what are the hidden forces here, I feel like what it's suggesting is that you may have been avoiding this moment of truly looking inside and addressing what issues there are that you need to face, what insecurities you have, or what, what's the right word? What patterns of behavior that you've been maintaining that are keeping you from your true self, that are keeping you from being authentic, that are keeping you from being real, and that are keeping you from being grounded and visible to people in a way that enables them to connect with you on a real level. So the Chariot in reverse here is very telling in your reading, because like I said, that is the Cancerian card from the Major Arcana. It's the card that represents the archetype of the Cancerian sign. And being that it's in reverse in your own reading, in the position of what is hidden, the hidden forces, what's unconscious here, it's telling me that you are not aware of your own lack of discipline, that you're not aware of your own self. You're not aware of yourself. That's what this is saying here. You're not aware of yourself, and perhaps you've been externalizing and putting blame and responsibility on other people for why you're in the situation that you're in, or why you feel the way that you feel. But this is clearly saying that it's time for you to take a moment to really go on a quest of discovery and learn about who you are, and figure out where and why and how you might have been manipulating yourself and not being truly authentic, to understand why circumstances have played out the way that they have. Now, this Six of Cups is in the part of the reading that talks about the resources you can use. It's about joy. It's about childhood as well. It's about memories and nostalgia. It can be about early childhood things. It can be about past life things. But I feel the message here in this reading is that there is, again, connected to what you're experiencing right now, whether it's rejection or having to let go of something that you were feeling quite attached to and connected to. It says here there's some early childhood things that you may need to look at to understand why you behave the way that you behave, or why you are the way that you are in life now. I hope this is making sense, Cancer. Now I'm going to jump to this joy, the rune here at the end of the reading, because it's really important. I feel it's very connected to this Six of Cups. In that it's about joy, as I said. Now in the upright position, here's the interpretation. Joy, comfort, pleasure, fellowship, harmony, prosperity, which is kind of what this card and this card would be meaning in the upright position. Sorry, I lost my place. Ecstasy, glory, spiritual reward, but also the possibility of going over the top. If restrained, the meaning is general, success and recognition of worth. Now, it's in the reverse position. So what it says here, sorrow, strife, alienation, which is what these two cards are saying here, right? Alienation, delirium, intoxication, impractical enthusiasm, raging frenzy. So there's a spectrum there with all those different descriptions there from the meaning of this rune. But the way I'm seeing it in terms of the rest of the spread here is that you are feeling alienated right now, and there is a lack of joy, there's a lack of fellowship, there's a lack of a feeling of belonging. And the Six of Cups here is talking about going back to a time perhaps where you remember what it felt like to belong to someone, to be part of a family. And remembering how to tap into joy, right? Because joy is attractive. Joy will attract more joy. But it has to come from an authentic place. So I feel like this bottom line here is suggesting there's a need for some purification. With the Sage of Wands here, I feel like there is a need for burning away some of the inauthentic energy that has maybe been part of your demeanor. The overall feeling I get from this spirit is that it's really important for you to be really raw and real with yourself and stop pretending and shrugging off or trying to displace responsibility for how you feel and what has occurred. It's important for you to understand why things are the way they are, and that's about you exploring more of, like I said, your early childhood, maybe to understand why you behave the way you behave in certain circumstances could have something to do with early childhood conditioning. And that's, again, not about laying blame. It's just about understanding what kind of ingrained patterns we have and where they've come from. But as adults, it's important for us to take responsibility for those things. I've said the word responsibility many times in this reading, and I really want you to hear that and understand what it means and start to behave in that way, to take responsibility for everything, because that's the only time that you're going to actually experience growth and overcome any of your shortcomings or overcome any of the hardships that you've faced or that you're dealing with now, is to take full responsibility for them. Not blaming other people, not blaming the past, not blaming your parents, not blaming the person that walked away from you. None of that shit. It's about taking responsibility for the way that your energy is alchemized based on how your previous experiences in life have kind of programmed you. And know that it's in your hands to reprogram. That's what the seer is here, the Sage of Wands. This is about you learning how to take the power back by, first of all, taking responsibility, and then knowing that it's in your capability to reprogram things and to restructure. And that's also what the Chariot says. You need to get the Chariot in the upright position and find the determination, the strength, the will, the discipline, the inner resolve, the inner authority to turn your life around, to turn your personality around, to become more authentic, to put down all the facades and all the fronts and all the barriers and all the inauthentic ways that you are presenting yourself to the world, and start to get really fucking real and find that empowerment within. With this, this fire energy of the Sage of Wands feels very empowering to me. The Chariot is a very watery card. This whole top line is all cups, so there's a lot of water energy in your reading. There's a lot of emotion in your reading. Now you need to find the passion of the Sage of Wands, the determination, the discipline, the responsibility to take the reins here, to take responsibility for your life, for the way that you feel, and realize that only you can heal yourself here. That's what this reading is saying. Only you can heal yourself. People can behave any which way they want towards you. You can't control that. What you can control is how you respond to those moments, those situations, those events, but also how you can reorganize, recalibrate your energy based on breaking old cycles of programs and conditions that have been established from early childhood, so that you don't necessarily attract these kinds of situations where people turn away from you, maybe, or where, you experience this kind of loneliness or regret or pain or lack of joy. It's all in you. It's all in you, and it's all up to you. Again, I'm going to say responsibility. Let's take one more look at this rune. Just want to go over that again with you so you can understand. So it's saying here, stultification. I'm not sure what that means. I'm going to look it up in the dictionary. It says cause to lose enthusiasm. Okay. So there's a lack of enthusiasm here. So that's what you need to look for. To find enthusiasm, to find ways to return to joy, but in an authentic way, not by using your crutches, not by using sex or food or drugs or other people or any other kind of distractions. It's about finding true spiritual ecstasy and joy from within by understanding that there are things that need to be explored about you that have been fronts that you might have used, or that have been like ways that you have dealt with the world the best that you could at the time, but now you've grown and you know that it's time to behave differently. It's time to do things differently. Cancer, I feel like I'm going to leave it there. I hope you understood this reading. Watch it back again. If not, leave questions in the comments below if you have anything that you want me to follow up with or explain further. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe. and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye for now.